Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day and has had a good night so far. For those that are in my Discord, I did say that I wasn't going to post a video because I am sick. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. I might sound a little low. I apologize for that. But I was just going to post the plays on the Discord. But I had the time and I found the plays and I went through and wrote why I liked what I liked, and I still wanted to post a video. I didn't forget about the giveaway. I'm still going to use the comments from the last video, but because this video is going out so late, I just want to get this video out and just get the content for you. I still have the picks. I might not have any edit plays after I post this video. I'm just going to go straight to sleep, try to get some rest. But I found some plays that I did like, so I'm just going to get straight into those. And the first one is Victor Teshiganov to go higher than 25.5 passes, playing away from home for Girona, going up against Studio on grass. While he's only gone over in his last 2 out of 5 starts, you need context for the ones that he's gone under in. He went under against PSG, in which they only had 36% of the ball. He went under against Barcelona, in which he only had 45% of the ball. And he got stopped out in the 6.5 minute, so he went under. And then he went under with 17 passes against Sevilla because he was subbed out at the halftime, which was just strange. I don't expect that to happen again. But if you look at the other 2 games in which he actually started, he went over with 47 passes, in which they had 60% of the ball against Osasuna, and he actually went over with 34, with 58% of the ball against Atletico Madrid. He got subbed out in the 68th minute, but because they had more possession of the ball, he went over in that game. And last season, when he played in the league, he averaged 36.54 passes per 90. So he averages over this mark anyways, and I expect him to go over in this next game because Graz, if you look at the amount of possession they give other teams, they give Dortmund 66% of the ball, they give Sporting 60% of the ball, they give Brugge 62% of the ball, and they give Brest 57% of the ball. So I expect Girona to keep possession. They are a possession-based team, so they like to keep the ball, especially going up against a team that give away the ball. I expect them to hold it a lot more. I like this line. Girona play down his side on the right, so I expect a lot of passes for him, and they play short passes, so they don't play a lot of risky ball. So I like this line. I like the play. I like Teshiganov to go higher than 25.5 passes. And then second prop that I like is Johan Bakayoko to go higher than 2.5 shots, playing at home for PSV, going up against Shakhtar. Before I was recording this, you could get this at a normal payout on Underdog, but it's currently for 0.9x, which is totally fine. You can keep it there as well. But it's averaging 3.31 shots per 90 in the league, and averaging the exact same amount in the Champions League when it comes to per 90. So that's good for us. He's gone over in 2 out of 4 games in the Champions League. He went over in both home games, which is where he's playing, and he went under in 2 away games. He went under with right under with 2 against Juventus and right under with 2 against PSG, who are tough defenses, and he still was able to take those shots away from home. Now he's playing at home against Shakhtar, who are much weaker defensively. He's also a long shot taker. He's taken 15 shots from inside the box and 12 shots from outside the box in the league. And in the Champions League, he's taking from 7 from inside, 6 from outside. So if he has the space, he will take the shot. He's a left-footed player that likes to cut in on his left and take those shots, which means he doesn't need a lot of space, which is what we like. He's a really good dribbler. He can create his own chances as well. So not only can he shoot from the passes that he gets, but he can also make his own opportunities, which is what I like to take as well. And when you look at the amount of shots that Shakhtar has gave opponents in the Champions League, they gave Arsenal 13, they gave Atalanta 22, they gave Bologna 17, so they give away a lot of shots, which is good for us. And now they're playing away from home again. And Shakhtar, while they do allow a lot of shots, they are a decent team, and it will take a while for PSV and Bakayoko to break them down. So he's going to play a lot of minutes. He's going to be taking those shots. A lot of his shots are going to be blocked and deflected, which is fine. We just need to go over those shots. Shakhtar allowed a lot of shots, but a lot of them are deflected, so that's just good for us. He's going to get those chances. I like this line. I like Bakayoko to go higher than 2.5 shots. Before I get into the money line, as always, if you guys could like the video and comment as well, anything you guys say and do really helps support the channel. I read all the comments. I really do appreciate anything you guys send. A lot of support. I really do appreciate. And then I have, if you want to support the channel a little more, I do have the YouTube membership if you want to. For those, I want to get the content out early before everyone else. If you're interested in that, you can join that. And I have all my codes for everything: PrizePicks, Underdog, player props, Fliff, everything linked in the description. And I really want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. I have 2 moneyline plays, and the first one's the Celtic moneyline going up against Club Brugge. You can currently get this at -110, which is pretty good. They've had an impressive season so far. Obviously in the league, they're really good. They're top of the league they're undefeated. In 12 games, they have 11 wins, 1 draw. They've scored 35 goals and only conceded 4. And then they had one loss in the Champions League, which was a 7-1 loss to Dortmund, but that was away from home. They had a 5-1 win at home versus Slovan. They drew against a good Atalanta team away from home, and then when they played at home, they won 3-1 against Leipzig. So they've won both of their Champions League games at home, and they're playing Celtic here, and that they're just a much better team. Celtic is also playing at home here, and Bruges are just inconsistent. They are a good team, but they struggle against bigger teams as well. They did manage to win against Aston Villa, but they lost to AC Milan and Dortmund. And again, Celtic had just been playing much better whenever they play at home compared to away. And their Brugge's biggest weakness is defending the through balls, and Celtic's attack can attack from everywhere, including through balls, but they can also attack off the counters. They can attack on the wings. They're just a much better team. They can score from anywhere, and they will score. It's just where they can either outscore them, or two, just defend against Club Bruges. I just like their team better, the way they're built. They have a much better team chemistry. They've been playing really good in the league and the Champions League. They've been impressing, honestly, playing a lot better against these bigger teams. And Bruges, it's honestly the best matchup they've had so far in the Champions League other than Slovan. So I like this. I like the Celtic money line going up against Club Bruges. The second play is a slip. You can currently get this at -143 on Fliff. And the first one is Girona or draw going up against Graz. You can take them to win. I do like this team. I'm just taking the extra precaution for them to draw just in case. But I still like this. I like this play. Graz are yet to win a single game in the Champions League. They've lost all of their games, and they struggle against these big teams. And Girona need to take advantage of this matchup to try to get those points if they want to go on to the next stage, because they've had a pretty tough schedule when it comes to the Champions League, but this is a good matchup for them. Graz have only scored 1 goal in 4 games, and they could score against Girona, but Girona can easily outscore them. I can see Girona easily scoring 2 goals, if not 3, against them. They've scored 20 goals in 14 games in the league and 4 goals in 4 games in the Champions League. And again, it's been against much tougher opponents, and I don't see Girona losing here. Again, I see them most likely winning, but I'm taking the extra precaution by just taking them to draw as well. They're coming off that 4-1 win against Espanyol. They're good at attacking the wings, and they're a clinical team. And Miovski is getting into form now. He was struggling a bit when he first started, but last game I believe he had a goal or 2 against Espanyol. I like this team. They're playing a lot better with Teshuganov and Brian Hill, who's actually been getting opportunities now. I like their team, so like Girona or draw against Graz. In the second play, I have Stuttgart to score first against Red Star. You could take their money line, but I can see Red Star maybe coming back and maybe making another draw. But I'd rather just take Stuttgart to score first against Red Star. This play has hit against Red Star opponents, so anybody playing Red Star in the Champions League. In all 4 Champions League games against, like I said, that they've played, Red Star have conceded 16 goals in 4 games in the Champions League. So they average 4 goals conceded. So Red Star will score, and will they score first? I think they will, because Stuttgart has scored 4 goals in the last 2 games without Undov. So even without him, they've still been able to score, which is good. So they're not struggling, which is what I like. And Red Star are a team that, first of all, play off the counter and also play off trying to get in a comeback. And that's even if they manage to score against Stuttgart in this game. Stuttgart play possession of the ball, so they hold the ball, which means less opportunity for Red Star to attack, more opportunity for Stuttgart, and they're good at set pieces and long shots. And the reason why I mentioned that is because Stuttgart take a lot of long shots, will mean more deflections from the shots that they take. Deflections lead to corners every time, and Stuttgart are good at taking set pieces and scoring off of set piece goals. So it's just like if you know what I'm talking about, if you watch, you know what I'm talking about. They hold possession of the ball because they take those long shots. They're gonna get deflections, get more corners, and they're gonna be able to score off those corners. And I just like this matchup. Red Star has conceded a lot of goals. It's hit for opponents, and Stuttgart have still been able to score an average of 2 goals per game without Undov there. And it's time for Demirovic to also wake up. He hasn't been doing good, and they've still been able to score without him. If he can just get it to form against this weak matchup, it's going to be even better for us. So like Stuttgart to score first, go up against Red Star. When it comes to any of my plays, player props, money lines, you can take them how I have them, or you can mix and match them however you want to do with your plays. It's completely up to you. Thank you everybody for watching. As you can see, I have the robe on. We swept the player props. We did have a DMP that was Donnarumma because he didn't start the game. But I did have an added play, and that was Rotegi to get a shot assisted. That hit, and then I had Chukwueze to take 2 shots, and that hit as well. That was easy. We hit both of the player props. And then I had the Atalanta money line with the Sunderland to win or draw. That hit. We got that Atletico money line, which hit as well. And then our only miss of the day was Sporting or draw. I completely underestimated Arsenal. That was just a bad read on my part. They got absolutely destroyed. Even at home, Sporting lost that game. So that was a bad read on my part. We were only one play away from sweeping the whole day. We did great in the player props, and hopefully we can carry on the momentum into tomorrow's slate. Again, I apologize for a late video and my voice. I am feeling sick. Hopefully I can feel a lot better tomorrow, but shouldn't affect the plays. I still really like these plays, and if I have any other plays, I will add them in the pinned comment 30 minutes or an hour before the play start, just because I like to see how lineups come out and how teams are going to play. But everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.